Hi, hello. Happy Thursday. I'm feeling like a hot mess in a way, just a little bit, but in the best way. Kind of also wanted to see how this hair is holding up. It's a vibe. Anyways, good morning. It is a sharp 9:50. I kind of just wanted to yap a bit. It's been a while since I've actually done like one of these ride with me's. I think because there's just like a lot that I want to catch up on, or like so much has happened. Like, okay, I remember filming this Mercedes, filming the Sarku mukbang, and then CD called. I was on one that night, and then during that, my mom also called me. Oh my god, bestie is trying to FaceTime me. I'm on my way to work. Hi. Hello. This is kind of like a continuation kind of vlog from this morning. His bestie called. We honestly talked a bit about what is that called? About our trip to Seattle. So just doing that. Where did I leave off of? Oh yeah, okay. So did the mukbang, and I guess I didn't really talk about things that I talked about with CD. So I mean, we went to the rave and it was good. Like, a main thing that I was worried about and anxious about was like the thing that happened at the Arm & Hammer rave. And I was just worried, like, oh, did he touch someone again? Like, is he wanting to dance with someone? Like, is, like, he looking? Because, like, obviously there's, like, a bunch of naked people, or, like, almost naked people everywhere at the rave. Yeah, I just was really quiet, and I also didn't want to look at people, so I just didn't, and I looked to the horizon, and I was just chilling, like nothing crazy, honestly. But yeah, and I think like he's realizing that I am pretty traumatized by that experience. Like, I'm not holding it over his head, but it makes me feel uncomfortable because now I'm associating the guy that I'm dating with in a really bad experience with raves. Yeah, and I've never encountered this before. I've never encountered like feeling like I needed to watch over feeling like I needed to watch over the guy that I'm dating at an event. It feels like a little childish to me, and it's not fun. So yeah. But anyways, like, he still apologizes for it, and like, as he should. At the same time, like, I don't want to make it seem like I'm always asking for an apology, because I'm not. I'm really not. Like, I want things to be good. I want us to be good and everything to be fine. But it's a hard thing, especially when he's going to Cascade on his own. And so it just makes me feel weird. And I told him that, and like, he said, oh yeah, like, I'll call you, like, when I'm at Cascade. And in my mind, I'm like, that's cute, but like, that's not alleviating the problem that I have with him. It's only alleviating the temporary, like, oh, okay, like, I'm seeing that you're not doing anything. Like, it's nothing too crazy. I don't know. I'm still trying to navigate. Like, this is a new problem that I'm needing to deal with, and we will don't navigate as such, and if he messes up and like does it again, like I'm gonna know, like, you know, like you just really know in your gut how people treat you, or yeah. But anyways, that was a good conversation. Ended the night pretty late, went to work on Wednesday, and it was a chill time. There were a lot of meetings. It felt like a very Monday-esque type of vibe that day. And it was fine. I mean, it was 408 day, like, go San Jose. Oh, indigestion, you know. So I found out that SJ Made was canceled this weekend because of the weather. And so to alleviate that, we were looking at other events, and it's, you know, 408 time right now. So what we're doing is we're gonna go to a different kind of event. And today, or yesterday, was the first 408 day, which meant that they were having like a drag show, I think, community event, just hanging out. Also, like, there was this art gallery type of thing. Ooh, look at the sun. Art gallery thing. And it was really cool. Like, I have maybe 1 minute to show. The art looked so sick. And then I found this one that was called Lay. And then this one was so cool. Like, I did flash on this. I don't know if you can see. The sun is just really, oh, there you go. The sun. So cool, so cute. And I think that's all I really took. They had like a lot of art. Lots and lots of art. This was like the second back room. And my favorite was Musk. There was a mirror type of thing. Teehee. So cute. Yeah, that's what we did instead. But I have to go to a doctor's appointment right now. BRB. I mean, I'm gonna cut all this together, so. Hello. Okay, back from my doctor's appointment. Oh my goodness. Okay, what was I gonna talk about? So, I'm sad. I wanted to get Vietnamese coffee. We will get Vietnamese coffee at the other tram close to my house, because so I go to a location here in Little Vietnam town, but their lab / like, you know, stuff that they inject and take from your body is back closer to my house. So I'm just going around San Jose right now, and the heck, my turn. Anywho, let's see, Wednesday, oh yeah, we went to the art event, and it was pretty small. I was not even, like, I know San Jose is small. I know that, like, their events can be huge. And honestly, I don't think there's that many San Jose artists, and I keep telling Bessie to do her painting and like submit it, because you never know, you know, like, who wants to buy. Like, I wanted to buy a couple pieces last night. If I had more space on my walls, absolutely I would have. But anyways, I also oh, okay, sorry, I was like trying to figure out like which lane to go into. And so we went to the event and we talked, like, me and the girlies, we talked. We went to Sofa Market or Food Hall after, and just like hung out and chilled. Like, it's nice to hang out outside of work. But also, I usually, like, I keep looking at this Cuban spot, and I just never really was convinced to get anything from there. But I did eventually buy a side of pork, and then I also bought the Cuban sandwich, the appetizer, so it was like cut into slices, and there were no yuca fries on the side, because I'm really trying to get back into not eating anything fried. Like, that really helped me at least kind of lose that extra weight that I want to. And then, like, number one is get more sleep, drink more water, even though I haven't really drinking water, and eat less fried food, because I am just a sucker for it. Like, fried food, eating fried food and carbs, like, it's giving me my double chin back. So I want to stay away from that. But anyways, I went home. It was a very, very nice, chill night. Got into bed like around, like 9ish, 10ish, and I was just chilling. And I was on the phone with one of my besties, and we were just catching up and talking about like our plans. And then I finally was able to text CD back because I was so busy. And then trying to finalize plans because we're gonna go. He's hanging out with, or he wants to go watch a movie. He wants to go ice skating with us tomorrow, and I think that's it. I already know the weekend's gonna go by so fast, but like, yeah, just chill things. And so while I was on the phone with my friend, CD FaceTimes me, and I'm just like, oh my gosh, okay, like, I gotta get off the phone, you know, like, shoot, he's calling. So I get off the phone. I think I want to exit. Nah, I'll just stay here. Do I want to exit McKee? I kind of like exiting McKee. Yeah, because I'm about to get a freaking shot in my arm. I don't want to get a shot in my arm, but I have to. Anyways, so I am talking to CD, and once we like touch on the topic of like missing each other, like, I get so focused on that, and then he gives me like the puppy dog eyes, and I'm just like, you live so close to me. I can literally just like swoop you, and we can just like chill in my car for like a little bit. But like, that's not smart, and I'm not gonna do that. Oh my goodness, you guys dropped. That was a fat ass drop. Hang on. So yeah, I started to do actual like work, like my W-2 job, like work, at like 10:30, 11 o'clock at night. And yeah, because I wanted to prepare for kind of like everything that's happening today. And so did that, and oof, these cars, man. I'm gonna go and just So I ended up ending the call with a CD, and then I was on a call with Bestie again. We were FaceTiming because we really needed to figure out Seattle. Like, CD was the one that told me in my brain, in my type A planning brain, that I'm leaving like next Friday. So yeah, we really need to narrow down, because I needed to text my friend that we're staying with on Friday and Saturday, and just kind of see like what her plans are, so it helps like me plan like those things and stuff. So yeah, like a whole vibe. I'm really excited though. But I also ended up working a little bit more around like kind of grant writing. And so I was up until 1:30, ended the call with Bestie, and just like knocked out. Like, I was super, super tired. And then this morning when I started filming, our other bestie that's also going with us to Seattle was knocked out while we were all talking. Well, me and other bestie were talking about this. And so, yeah, talked to him this morning and kind of fleshed out some details. And then work was chill, just kind of caught up with like one of my favorite managers, and just like a breath of fresh air a little bit, but also like shared duties in a way. And yeah, like that was a lot of fun. And then heard just a lot more tea about certain things, and then here we are in my car at this very moment. Well, that's another thing, is that like I wanted to go and get a physical, because I need to know what's happening with my body, so that I can live the best life that I can. Because I want to, I want to maximize my potential. And if that means like figuring out the hardcore data on what's going on inside my body, like I'm gonna do it, because I feel like that is one of the greatest gifts I can give myself, is do what you can with this body and like make the most of life, because someone who is able-bodied, should take advantage of it and prosper, because people who are not, wish that they could. And so why wouldn't you want to, live your life to the fullest? In a way, like so many people take that as like, yeah, fuck it, I'm just gonna go like party, and like I'm just gonna, do whatever I want because like I can. But like, yeah, can, but all personal preference. That's just my personal preference. So I straight up like did my lab results. I had my appointment on Tuesday, and she was going over like lab results that came out, and I was asking her like X, Y, and Z, like all of these things. And yeah, she was like, I'm curious, like what do you do? And then I told her, and she's like, oh yeah, I do remember. And she's like, I like talking to you because I have a bachelor's in molecular cell biology, and I was supposed to go to dental school, do the whole like primary healthcare route for, Filipino. But I went the behavioral health route, just because it interests me so much more. It's so much more complex than just, oh, okay, like you have a dying tooth, let's pull it out. Or like when you get into like biochem, like just the chemistry of all our biological functions, that gets really cool. But I had no patience to mentally do like all of that, the calculations, what things turn into. Like, that's just not, it's cool. I like hearing about it, but I like hearing about it if it benefits myself. So I was asking her, like, what does this mean? What does that mean? Why is this level this way or this that way? So yeah, there's so many layers to that. And so yeah, chill vibes. Also love talking to her and just like listening to like what's going on. And it's funny to hear her say like, oh, we don't care about this thing, we don't care about that thing, like for lab results. And it's true, there's certain data that doesn't matter, but it can tell an overarching story. But also, you know, our national like standards for even something as simple as BMI, like, it's just totally crazy. Like, I don't think I'm obese. If I keep doing what I'm doing and not monitoring things, yeah, sure, I can get too obese. But I think I know like when to scale it back, even though I just kind of like binge eat a little bit like late last night before bed. But like, sue me, I'm on my period. Like, I can't help it. Yeah, I mean, I can. I wanted to feel comforted, and food comforted me in that very moment. And I think everyone may agree to that. Especially on my period. So tired yesterday. I straight up took like a nap. Didn't even realize how long that nap was. But I really needed it. I couldn't function. I couldn't keep my eyes open anymore. And yeah, so had my appointment. Maybe this could be like a PSA, but like, so I have been sexually active with multiple partners, I would say, for like a year, and actually a year, I think, at this point, because I got broken up with a year ago. So yeah, and I never really retook my took my test, like an STD test, because I didn't need to. Like, I knew the partners I was with, I knew that I was like clean and stuff like that. But this time around, like, it felt different. Like, I needed to be very aware of what I'm doing. And so when I got my physical done, the reason that I got a physical done was because I hung out with a friend and she found out that she was pre-diabetic. So me being the person that I am, I hear that and I'm like, oh, I want to check to see, like, not like a playing card kind of thing, but like, I want to know what's going on, because the last time that I had like a full physical, I feel like it wasn't really in depth, and at the same time it was at Kaiser. Honestly, kind of low-key shout out to Kaiser, their processes of doing things, I love it. But also I think that like I'm developing a really good relationship with my doctor right now, and I don't mind it, like where I'm at. And I also don't want to pay a very expensive copay, not even a copay, a monthly fee just to be a part of Kaiser. Like, I think I'm okay, even though I'm literally going in between, like driving in between locations right now to get something done. Like, it's fine for now, okay? But since I've been sexually active, I haven't really been checking stuff. So what they did, like, they did a full panel, but they also saw my Hep B surface antigen. I think they wanted to see like the antibody count that I have, which I was like, yeah, full send, like, let's do everything. Like, I asked her, I was like, can we just do everything, because I want to know I want to have a clean slate. Not a clean slate, but I just really want the raw, like the baseline data. I was finding my new baseline data. And so, finding the baseline data, I found out that like normal antigen for Hep B is like over 12, and I'm at 1 right now. Mind you, like these, the Hep B shots that I got was back in when I was 16 years old. And then the booster, I also got a booster, but that was like what, like maybe a year after that. And I was just like, okay, yeah. So it's crazy that I'm at a 1 right now. And I told her, I was like, oh, like what should, happen? And she's like, oh yeah, when you get the vaccine, it's gonna go to like 100. And I was like, not 100, sorry, like 1,000 or something. And I was like, oh my God, for me to be at 1, like I definitely was exposed. I definitely, like, my body's trying to fight something. So yeah, like I am very glad that I am doing all of this. Like something inside of me just is like, take care of your health, like that is so important. As depressed as I may feel, I gotta do it, because that's what I can give to myself, Anyways, I'm here at the vaccine thingy. Maybe you'll do another like ride with me after. I don't know. I really hate needles, and I know it's gonna hurt because I remember getting the Hep B when I was much younger, and that was crazy. It hurt so bad. So yeah, happy Thursday. And I'm gonna go out with CD later today for dinner. We're gonna go get Korean, which will be nice. It's going to be a nice time. Yeah, but okay, bye. Hello. Okay, so I kind of still want to talk about it, because the fact that I don't know, I've just been exposed to it, I guess, like, kind of scares me in a way. Nothing too crazy, but yeah, I got, my booster shot right now, but actually the pharmacy wanted me to completely, like, start a new kind of dosage. So I am coming back a month from now to get my second vaccine. I think to get my numbers back up. He did say that I may feel like feverish and whatnot, and I feel like it's just because I haven't like eaten, possibly. And yeah, I think that's why I'm feeling like some type of way. Yeah, I don't know. That was just a really interesting and weird experience at the same time. Like, a part of me kind of regrets not being so protected, but I think that's why I do like all of these things, to make sure that I'm somewhat protected. Yeah, well, I'm glad that I'm on my period right now, but yeah, this whole process just seems like it sucks, and I just keep going back to the doctor. And yeah, I don't know, like I knew that adult dating was going to be weird, but did I think that it was going to result in me like visiting the doctor more? Like, I know that comes with like age as well, and I'm just still trying to wrap my head around all of this, honestly. When he injected me, it didn't hurt that much, which is very interesting, because I remember when I was 16, that hurt. That was the vaccine that really hurt me. and I'll probably feel really sore tomorrow. But yeah, I didn't hurt, but then he was like, oh yeah, you might get a little feverish, and I'm like, excuse me, what? I'm already, like, my temperature's already elevated because of my period, and now I'm gonna have to deal with that. And so I think maybe I'm just hungry, but like, he was like, yeah, like, you should wait like 10 minutes and then go, and go when you seem like you're doing okay, because like you could feel dizzy, I guess. I don't feel dizzy. I feel like because my contacts are super dry, that like my eyes are getting so dry right now. Yeah, I don't think nothing is really affecting me too crazy, but yeah, this is another PSA. I'm feeling like tired, but I think my tired is definitely not from the vaccine. But that's so crazy. Like, when I think back to how I wanted to live my life, or what I expected my life to be at the ripe age of, my late 20s, I did not think that it was going to be like this. And I'm kind of like, I'm not upset that it is, but low key, like, it's a lot to deal with personally. But sometimes I'm like, I did this to myself. At the same time, there's also like so many more problems in the world than like this, minuscule thing. But we're also just minuscule things in this universe, like a lot. CD just texted me, and honestly, like, I think he feels some type of way also from yesterday, because I basically didn't really end the call too well on FaceTime with him, and just like all my energy went into FaceTiming like my bestie. But it's like I had things to do, but like I guess I could have transitioned that differently. But it's fine. He's kind of, I don't know, being really blunt, I think he's super stressed. I think he's super stressed out, because yesterday he was saying that he felt ill, and I was like, oh, why? Like, what's going on? And he said that it's probably because of the stress and me not really being that supportive. I mean, I was supportive, but I wasn't like coddling. I can't really coddle through words, TBH. I'm more of a physical person, so that also sucks, because like we're not together and talking about stuff, and so it just makes it harder for like me to like hug him, or like, because I know physical touch does a lot for like moods and stuff. So yeah, it's so bright. This is not even me at the rave. Don't talk to me. But yeah, I just want to chill. Like, I'm so tired, and it's this stuff that's going on, other things, work. It's a good time to go on vacation, I will say so myself. But it's around 3 p.m. I was gonna go get coffee, but I decided against it, because honestly, I forgot. I was supposed to have a meeting with my boss at 2 o'clock, push it to 2:30, and I was like, I'll keep you updated. I don't know where I'm gonna be at, with like X, Y, and Z, all these appointments and stuff. But yeah, chugging along. It is bright. Where are my other glasses? Actually, no idea. I know that I had them in here. Let me put my badge on. Because once I get an office, like certain things that I need to talk with my boss about, and I can't like postpone it because it determines my workload for the next like month. So yeah. Anyways, again, happy Thursday. It is going to be a good day, even though the day is almost done, but the day's not over. The day's almost done, but it's not over. So I'm just gonna work as hard as I can. The sun is crazy. And just chill out. Alright, well, TTYL. And it's a beautiful day. It's gonna rain this weekend.